What's up guys, the Lazy Goldmaker here with another video in my Road to 100 Million Gold series. So in this one we're just going to take a look at my current investment stockpile status. There's not really that much interesting outside of 9.2 prep and just keeping up a little bit with legendaries that I'm doing right now. So take a look at my current stockpile of materials, and then take a look at the sales of Draenor, and then we'll discuss the overall data. So let's dive in. Alright. So we're going to start with my enchanter, and of course you might remember the ratios from last week from roughly how much we should have of each. So we're going to start with the lowest total quantity, the enchanted heavy callicides. I have about 2,000 of those currently ready to go, 2,200 actually. So that's a nice chunk, and I have a good number of heavy callicides, another 500 worth of callicides. That's going to put me at 2,700. For enchanted lithium bars, I have about 10,000, and we need about 2.5 times the lithium bars to heavy callicides actually. Probably need a little bit more, so right now I'm looking a little light on the heavy callicides for sure. We're definitely going to need a lot more heavy callicides. We should have, based on 10,000 enchanted lithium bars, I should have somewhere in the 4,000 range of enchanted heavy callicides, and that's assuming that we'll sell the same amount of blacksmithing and leatherworking gear. We'll probably sell a little bit more leatherworking, so heavy callicide is one of the ones I need to invest in. If you look at the enchanted lightless silk, I have 9,000. And I should have 4 times as much lightless silk as heavy callicides. So the ratio of lightless silk to heavy callicide is fine, but obviously I have a lot more lithium bars. So that's the main priority. Is I need another 6,000, at least 7,000 enchanted lightless silk just to be on the same par as my lithium bars. So that's a good chunk. And then it gets even funnier if we go over to my blacksmith, because I'm sitting at 46,000 shadow gassed ingots. And the optimal ratio is to have about 6.5 shadow gassed ingots per enchanted heavy callicide, or about a little over 2.5 shadow gassed ingots per enchanted lithium bar. And I have about 10,000 lithium bars and 46,000 shadow gassed ingots, so I have way too many shadow gassed ingots, or way too few enchanted lithium bars. So definitely priority to craft more of the enchanted materials. And I'll probably keep crafting shadow gassed ingots. We'll see if we bother going all the way up to 100k. I'm definitely going to craft more of these. But right now I need to focus on the enchanted materials, and we're going to go a good chunk higher than where we're at right now. So where we're at right now with the enchanted heavy callicides, for instance, with the 2,500, 20 of each, that is going to be about 125 legendaries, if my quick math is correct. If we divide by 2, we get 1250, and then divide by 10 for 125 legendaries, rank 7 legendaries of the max stat variety. So I'm going to go a little bit higher than that, I think. If we look at my sales, I think it's going to support that. So that's pretty much the plan. We can take a look at Shadow Gas Greaves, for instance. We don't have sale data on a per... whatever then. But yeah, I'm going to go up a little bit higher. For sure, primarily on the enchanted materials, and that's gonna be me spending a good chunk more of gold before 9.2. So let's take a look at the sales this week on Draenor, and then the overall data, and then that'll be that. All right, so here we are on Draenor, ready to collect some sales. And it's been a little bit of a slacky week. It seems like at least low week in terms of sales. It sold a couple of rank 6s early week. I might have run out because I didn't recraft any. And then it was a little bit shallower on the weekend. We did sell a West of the Tranquil Path, so always nice to crank through one of those. But outside of that, not super exciting, to be honest. So probably going to be a lot of a setback week. I don't remember how much I spent on materials. I didn't do that much. I was kind of slacking in general this week. But at least some of the other realms came through with some pretty nice sales, so it's not going to be a complete wash. Of course, 500k in a week is not horrendous, but it's not ultra impressive either. So definitely putting me on on the reduced gold trajectory here. But that's what it is. We'll have some ups and downs. I'll probably end up with quite a bit less gold than I had last week. We're just still going to keep investing for 9.2. Going to buy some more materials even. So we'll probably be looking at a gold loss for this week and yeah, probably next week as well. Hopefully we should get an announcement soon. But yeah, that's it for the sales on Draenor. So let's take a look at the overall numbers. All right, another week, another gold loss. So sales are quite a bit down from last week, about 500k less, primarily on Draenor. So that's sad, and we can see that we have a pretty high net investment on Draenor, spending about a little over 1.5 million gold on materials for 9.2, so that's a good chunk less gold. But then we made about 500k in sales on my other realms, so that's quite nice. So the overall loss is just 600k. My sales right now, I'm not really trying to optimize them for right now, so it's more just nice to see some good cosmetic sales. We had a week where there were just 2 realms that did not generate any gold, so that's really good actually. Really quite happy about that. We had some nice things to look at. Twisting Nether, we invested a little bit of materials. Wait, I can't be wrong. Maybe I did. Definitely seeing some sales here, so that's nice. Raven Crest, we had a good, pretty large mailbox, and then obviously this one on Storm Scale is the one that really stands out. Someone bought a huge chunk of Island Expedition gear. It was about 4 or 5 pieces. The top piece, one of the Wild Marauder pieces, I forgot to record this, I would have showed you the mailbox. It was about 160k for the top piece, and then we sold 3 others for 20 to 30,000. So that's very nice. That's primarily what I have on Storm Scale, is just Island Expedition gear, so nice to get that big sale. And then we had a couple of realms with both Shatara and Magtheridon. I just sold a large number of battle pets. Like I think on the Shatara I sold somewhere like 10 to 12 battle pets. So that's a very nice number of battle pets, and obviously it brought in a good chunk of gold. So we're almost at 4 million on the Shatara. That's cool. And almost 4 million on the Shoulder Rib as well. So some milestones in the making, and we're still sitting above 50 million even after investing all the stuff I have. We're down like 4 million on Draenor compared to the peak, just investing in materials for 9.1. I probably have some pretty large inventory stockpiles in terms of materials right now. So yeah, hoping we can take advantage of that when the new legendaries and new recipes roll around, which we should eventually get a announcement for. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Hopefully you're enjoying following along as I try to get to 100 million. If you are, make sure you like the channel, like the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of these videos or my other videos that will help you get better at gold making and reach your goals. So without further ado, have a profitable week. We'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, guys.